Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So last week I completed finally 1 year at this Capgemini company. And so I thought that in this video I am going to share my experience with you. How was my journey over the last 1 year? What all did I do? So I thought that I'll share all this with you all, and maybe it might be useful to you. You might get some additional information. So yeah, let us start with this video. Now, my joining was on 20th July last year, and I got my joining mail around 1 week before on July 14th, if I remember correctly. So my the onboarding procedure was similar to whatever you all are facing, right? So like you are going to get your date of joining mail, you are going to get your offer letter, you have to fill up certain documents, you have to submit certain documents. So this entire procedure, even I also faced the same procedure which you are facing, and the procedure has remained the same. It has not changed. I've already made one video regarding my entire onboarding experience. So if you're interested, you can go and watch it for detailed process. Now, after joining, I'm sure those who have been watching my videos for the last 1 year, last few months, they all must be knowing that I got my initial domain training in .NET framework. So this 2 months ka training in .NET framework I had, and it was a very .NET was something which I had never done before, especially C#. The thing is that C# is based on OOP, so that is why it was kind of a bit comfortable, but still learning a new language is really challenging. But yes, I did enjoy this learning journey and all. So I got training in C#, I got training in .NET, so this was the first time I was learning an actual technology. Like until then, I have been learning, all this type of programming languages in school and colleges. But this was the first time when I learned an actual technology and how to implement the programming language to build real life applications. So I created two. I'm sure you all also who are undergoing this L1 training right now, you all must be also having this sprint projects. And honestly speaking, I learned almost everything during this sprint projects compared to this theory classes. Like the theory classes, I'm sure it also happens the same with you all, that you all will keep forgetting that what is being taught. But when you all actually practice it on hand, like you create a project yourself, that is the moment when you're going to actually learn how to implement that stuff. And that is the same thing has happened with me, and it was during the sprint projects when I actually learned how to implement what I had been learning throughout those days. So my training completed in September and .NET framework, and I also came second in my training batch. And I'm sure you all have watched that video that I got 2,000 rupees gift voucher. Those who have been watching my videos will be knowing that I got a 2,000 rupees gift voucher for coming second. So that was my training. So after my training, I got my business unit, and then there was a bit of a bench period. During the bench period, so no, it depends on luck. There are some people who are going to get project directly without any bench period. There are some who are going to get shadow projects. There are some who have to spend some of a bench period. So there is no fixed criteria. It totally depends on the business requirements or project requirements or about your unit requirements. So I spent a considerable time on bench, and during the bench period, so the thing is that the company gives you free access to Coursera, Pluralsight, and other online learning portals. So I feel that this was a very good opportunity that during the bench period for me to learn something new. So during that time, I learned some few extra languages. So 2-3 other front-end, back-end languages I learned during that period. And after that, again, my unit gave me another 1.5 months training. But this time, the training was on Angular and .NET Core. So I got to learn a front end and a back end. Like the .NET Core was for the API purposes, and Angular front end. So again, we had to create projects and all. So the training process was similar to my initial domain-based training. And yes, again, when I actually implemented the projects, I actually learned like this was the first time when I was using a dedicated front end tool for creating the front end. Like in my previous training, I had done the front end using .NET framework only, but over here I had used a dedicated front end tool like Angular. There you can also use React if you are comfortable in that. But I was taught Angular, so I created the front end in Angular and .NET Core API. So this was one of my great learning moments, because I learned a lot during those training periods. And I also, and as I said, during the bench period also, I have learned certain languages which were not taught. Something like I learned a bit of React, a bit of Flutter, a bit of this, that. There are some other languages. So this was about my bench period and all. So after that, I got my project. I had got 2 3 project interview calls, and finally I got selected for a project in which I'm working currently. So this was my work related experience. Now there are a lot of you who keep asking me about the work life balance. How is your experience at the company? Do you get free time? Can you do anything extra? So the thing is, Saturday and Sunday is free. It is holiday, so you can do whatever you want. You can work on that day to complete any task. For example, in my case, I like to do a bit of coding, so that is why I do my work on Saturday, Sunday also. Maybe that is because I don't want to stay idle. That's why I do my work. But yes, Saturday, Sunday is usually a holiday, and you don't have to do any work. And Monday to Friday, now your work pressure is totally going to depend on your project. For example, in the project in which I am working, there is not much pressure. Like you can work whenever you want. You need to complete your task. But there are also certain accounts where the work-life balance is tough. They work from the morning, like there's my friend who works from 7:30 a.m. in the morning till 8:30 p.m. in the night. So almost 13 hours. So, but I myself, I have no fixed timing. I work at my pleasure, at my leisure. When I get free time, I feel like coding, I work. So yeah, so basically what I mean to say is that your work-life balance is going to depend on what type of project, what type of account you get. But yes, overall the work-life balance is good. There is no much pressure, and I'm enjoying. Especially now there are two things. So previously it was offline. I'm sorry. Previously it was online. So everything was virtual. But that time, honestly speaking, it felt like an extension of my college. Even like towards the end of my college, when I third, my third and the fourth year, it was all virtual because of COVID and all. So this, after joining the company, even the trainings and all felt like an extension of college, because whatever I did in college, same thing was happening over here. Like I was being taught through virtual mode and all. So there was nothing extraordinary in that. But once I started going to office, physically going to office, I really loved the atmosphere over here. Like I'm telling you all guys that you all should definitely visit office, because you are going to really enjoy the atmosphere. I've met a number of friends. Like the thing is that my unit and all is not in this city. They are in my colleagues, like the with whom I work in the project, are in different cities like Hyderabad, Bangalore. So in Calcutta and office, I did not have anyone whom I knew from my project. But still, I managed to make a lot of friends. So that is the main point of going to office, is because you can create a number of connections. So I've created a number of connections with number of people whom I would have possibly not known. So that is the main purpose of going to college. Main purpose of going to office. You get to meet a lot of new people. You get to learn a lot of things from their experience, and most importantly, you create connections, and you never know when these connections are going to help you in your life. But yes, so that is about the work-life balance and all. Now, coming to one very common question which I'm hearing about your salary details. You all must be wondering that after 1 year, how much hike you are going to get, what is going to be appraisal and all. So the thing is that recently, last year, there has been a change in the policy. So freshers are now going to get promoted after 18 months in the company. So since I joined in July, my appraisal will be after 18 months. That is in January 2023. So this thing, a lot of you were having misconceptions that your seniors have got promotion within 1 year, but you are not getting. But no, that is not the case. The policy changed last year, so freshers are now going to get promoted after 1.5 months. 1.5 years. So this is about the salary details. So overall, yeah, I've really liked my So I really like my list last 1 year, but like everything has its ups and downs. I'm sure that whatever you do in your life will have certain good things, certain bad things. Similarly, in this company also there are certain good things, certain bad things, and all of these were a part of my last 1 year. But yes, I have enjoyed my 1 year, and I'm sure you all who are going to be joining or who have recently joined or who are going to get placed this year and looking forward to joining this company, you are going to definitely have a wonderful and amazing journey ahead. But yes, a lot of your journey depends on how your mentors are, how good your managers are, how good your colleagues are, and how good your project mates are. So yes, there are a lot of factors playing over it, and all of this need to click together, to get the perfect combination. So yeah, this was my last 1 year experience, and I'm looking forward to another enriching, fruitful year in this company. So I hope that you all have found this video informative, and if you have liked my content, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and keep supporting me. And if you all have any doubts, you can definitely text me on Instagram or on Telegram or on LinkedIn. I prefer you text me on LinkedIn or Telegram because I'm more active over there. But I'll definitely try to answer each and every one of your queries. And I'm sure there are a lot of you who acknowledges the fact that I do try to clarify each and every one of your queries. How, like, I always give my best. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Please do like my channel, subscribe my channel, and see you in the next video.